Russell Alexander, again, welcome. We're at our Lindsay office location. Today we're going to talk about the difference between a litigation file and a collaborative practice file. So a litigation file is like a typical traditional litigation court file. There's two lawyers involved. The parties usually take an adversarial position. It involves positional bargaining, and it usually involves a contested court proceeding. It results in a negotiated agreement, and if the parties can't come to an agreement, then usually the court imposes the result on both parties. A traditional collaborative practice file, by the way, we focus on goals and interests of the parties. Again, both parties will have lawyers. It is considered a respectful and peaceful process. Communication is supposed to be appropriate at all times, and the parties will have communication guidelines. Sometimes it will include a full team. So a full team can include a family neutral and can also include a financial neutral. Other professionals can get involved in a full team as well. They include business valuators and or corporate or tax specialists, and they would be available to assist the team. The parties both agree not to go in court, and most importantly, both lawyers agree that they're not going to go to court. If the lawyers also agree and the parties also agree not to take advantage of each other's mistakes. An important part of the collaborative process is that there's going to be full and complete disclosure. The concept of fairness in collaborative is an interesting one. Let's just say it's a traditional marriage with a husband and wife. What may seem fair to the husband may seem unfair to the wife. Similarly, what may seem fair to the wife may seem unfair to the husband. So one thing we try to focus on is coming up with an acceptable result that is acceptable to both parties. It may not necessarily be fair, but it's an acceptable result. The goal is to reach a consensus by satisfying everybody's goals and interests and coming up with an agreement that is fair. Looks like the rain's really starting to come down, so we got out of the rain just in time. So when we end up with a collaborative practice agreement that everybody agrees to, usually both clients find the result much more satisfactory and something that they can live with long term, as opposed to having a traditional litigation approach where the court will impose a result on the parties and perhaps neither party or both parties do not like the result. Those are some of the main differences between a collaborative practice file and a litigation file. I hope you found this video informative. Share it with your friends and family, and stay out of the rain. Thank you.